Did this just happen? Did this just happen? Morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching, and welcome back. I don't know, I'm just surprised this is sitting in front of me for how it came about. But before we got into how this GRAIL, of course, this GRAIL has came down in price considerably, but it's still on the secondary market quite up there. On the most part. But before we get into the story about what's sitting right here, down below there's a subscription button. If you have not subscribed to Seth Lloyd's Alchemy, which is this channel you're watching right now, if you could graciously click the subscribe button and click the bell notifications for any future videos and or shorts that will be dropped, they'll be greatly appreciative. And we're on our way to 750 subscribers. We're close to 650. I would love to get 650 before the end of this calendar year, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We got close to, we're about 20 some away, so if you can help me out, please do so. And for those people that have subscribed and watch my content, thank you very much. Alright, to the story now. I think this was on Thanksgiving Day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was on Thanksgiving Day about 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time. In the yellow group chat for Slapshot Pops, Patreon, and subscriber members, this pops up. And we'll stick it up here. Justin, you were the first person that threw this out into the group chat, and I want to thank you. Social Media Freddies. These were usually given out by the social media team of Funko as prizes for certain giveaways. This is the second reincarnation of Social Media Freddy that popped up. And when I clicked on the link, they were selling them for $40 a piece. Now, I don't know how they got a stock of Social Media Freddies, but at the time, that was a no-brainer. So I clicked on it, and the tracking on it was wonky. And lo and behold, it stayed in California where Epic's based at for a while. Then lo and behold, still saying there, all of a sudden the next time I looked, it was in California, then all of a sudden it was out for delivery here in West Virginia. So needless to say, and just grabbing one was enough, but yeah, Social Media Freddy, this was the one that at the time, if I'm thinking right on PPG, and I'll stick it up here, this was selling for a few $100s a piece. As of right now, I believe at recording this was about a $135 pop on the secondary market. Which makes me scratch my head. How did they get these? Now, I'm not arguing because this is something more likely I would never got my hands on if it wasn't for this interesting twist of fate. But yeah, Social Media Freddy. And of course, too, Social Media Freddy Funko. And on the bottom, now this might be a reprint, but this was done during the pandemic. This is made in 2021. But yeah, I'll put this on the spinner afterwards and take a closer look. But were you lucky enough to know that this was dropped on Epic Collectibles, and did you grab one of these? I know a lot of people in the yellow chat did, and once again, Justin in the yellow chat, thank you for tipping everyone off on this. And of course, too, when I went, what, for $40, grabbed one, and it took about an hour for it to sell out, which really was surprising. So yeah, added a GRAIL to the to my top 10 Funko Pops. So maybe before the end of the year we'll have a top 10 list of what I have in terms of my collection. I think I did this a while back, but yeah. Let me know. Also, subscribe if you have not done so. Click the bell again for notifications and give the video a like. The more likes I have, the more likely this is going to get out into the YouTube universe, aka the algorithm of YouTube, and more likely people are going to see this. So stick around here on the spinner here really quick to take a better look at Social Media Freddy. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen.